Sylvester, speaking of partnerships, you also mentioned, just standing up these small businesses that are struggling in the communities. As far as DEI is concerned, what are the things that you're seeing that is either, hurdles that the small businesses have to go through that others aren't having to, that you can maybe address and share with the panel?
Yeah, I think Nathan touched on it a bit in his information, and it all starts with the barriers that really prohibit black and brown companies from either excelling or advancing or even getting business. Right there's so much required of a company who doesn't have the resources that larger companies have, and again, a lot of those barriers are just some people just chalk them up as the cost of doing business or, specific business requirements. But when you look at smaller companies that don't have the resources to either, you know, get their insurance requirements or, even just really business processes as such as lead times, right? Companies don't have enough resources to float payroll from month to month. So it's making sure that as larger organizations like ClearResult and others, we come up with ways to really assist small companies so that they can advance and excel and get the scale necessary to become a company who can stand on its own. Because a lot of companies have started so far behind that it's tough to catch up, right? And so we can't have expectations, and that assistance is definitely necessary, right? And there has to be mandates in place for you to make that happen, right? So I think, as we talk about, again, I made this point earlier, it's not just energy efficiency. You pick an industry, you pick a scenario, you pick a cause, right? People of color are significantly behind in a lot of cases. And so we have to make sure that we're intentional with putting these things in place so that we can take these businesses to the next level, because we're doing so much to contribute back to these communities that that we want to help, that we want to see grow. And so they'll have the resources to make these energy efficiency, upgrades and improvements to their homes. And, this problem goes away. And so we're not having this discussion 10 or 15, 20 years from now.